Alright, and I'm back at my lovely little escape pod. Went on a little jaunt. Got a little bit of copper from a copper-bearing stone. And I have lost Justin. He's over here somewhere. As I said, you can't really see anything of the map starting out, which is more realistic, I suppose. Additionally, one of the biggest changes I've found in 8 is to the farming and food system, which is interesting. Inventory. So when I went and picked up that corn dog, I got plant protein. So it's not a corn dog, and it does still spoil. But you get various different things like... Ooh, oh, right. Hey, shoot. Okay. Okay. The different things you pick... Yes, I know I'm drowning. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's not going to get annoying at all every time I go underwater. Come on. Oh, my goodness. This is annoying. Every time. Brink. Broink. Broink. Yes, I know. I need to... One day. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've stabilized. So, ooh, dragonflies. Those are new. So, everything gives a specific... I don't know how to describe this. It's kind of like a building element of food. So you have plant protein, vegetables, fruits, eggs. Like you'll see as we grow crops what they've introduced. Oh, we found a new small wreckage. Good for it. So it's getting dark. You do get in the Alpha 8 a survival tent, which will let you sleep through the night, but it doesn't appear to work during multiplayer settings, and that makes sense because you could be on two opposite ends of the planet, and you'll have two different lines of time, because it does actually operate as if, let's see, this is confetti moss scrapings. Mmm, tasty. Because it does act like it's actually, there's a Terminator line and stuff like that. Pixie, that's herbal leaves, so you can't really change it to day. It'll make it night randomly for somebody on the side of the planet, so it does make sense. Oh, we're almost there. See that island in between? I think we're going to go there. We're going to meet there. So I've already made a brand new faction for us to share, so we'll be able to do a space race once I find him. Whoop, oh, right, I'm going to drown. Brink. Brink. Look, underwater tree. And then we gotta find a place to put our base. Oh my goodness, all there is in between me and you right now is a bunch of little islands. So I'm gonna stop on this one and you keep heading towards me. Make sense? Whoa, I just landed in the water because I wasn't paying attention. So there's a small wreckage on that little island over there. You wanna head over there so we can gather up, because you can actually use your survival tool very handily to pretty much pick up early level iron. Fire moss scrapings. Don't know what they do, but I'm going to take them. Alright, so small wreckages are actually a big part of the new Alpha 8 because you end up exploring these small wreckages to gather experience points, and it's kind of part of a mission that you do through your PDA, which is a great way to kind of guide you through the new stuff in this. There's some pretty neat little puzzles you have to pretty much go along with. Get these pixie stalks, herbal leaves, whatever. And again, this lets you do the defense mode. Take down trees, you can get wood early on without, again, having to scrape the world clean of seaweed to make biofuel. Because I ain't about that life. Oh, right, I can't be carrying it. No, you drown. Which, this thing's so small. I mean, I can understand an assault rifle or a rocket launcher or something like that, but I'm carrying around a little survival tool. Why can't I swim with it in my hand, Empyrion? Answer me. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Oh good, it's not ringing every time. So this small wreckage will have a nice little bit of iron. It usually has a container, which will have some survival elements in it. It's like water. I'm going to the one that's to the south. Or north, rather. It's the one that's farther away, of course, naturally. Yes. Sorry about that. We somehow spawned, like, on opposite sides of the planet, so we've been working our way back towards each other. Come on. That's, of course, after we managed to get the game to start right, because there was some issues with the multiplayer. But the nice thing is you can actually start... Ooh, grain. You can actually start a multiplayer game without having to load the server yourself. Drill. No, we want salvage. That's what we get. Come on. Steel plate. But just be available already. Oh, I have a flashlight. Yes. Okay. I think I just have to hit L. Well, I have to have it on me, I guess. Cool, flashlight. Super useful. Alright. So, the one thing I did notice, like, really structure matters. So, if you're taking these out and you start at the bottom, you're liable to end up destroying things instead of picking it up. So, always start this out, work your way in. Really useful for that if you're really tiny guy. So, most of them just gonna probably get a handful of iron, or steel plates rather, which will be nice to start building hover vessel with. The plan for this world is to become resource barons. We're going to make a hover vessel with a mining apparatus on it, so we can just mine everything that is each of its life here on this planet. Which, let me actually show you, they did some new stuff with the planetary stuff. They don't have the standard galaxy that they had before. So, it's randomly generated, so I've never seen any of these planets before. Varad. So, this one is Varad. It looks like it's really close. You can definitely get to it with a small vessel. It's got a moon. So, we are on Jaisarai. I don't even pretend to understand how to pronounce that. The closest planets we have to us are going to be Varad here. I think. Oh, Pete's sake. What's neat is you can actually kind of look at it side on and head on. Lafe, is it Welsh? I'm not sure. Renee, another planet. So it actually has a random... Ah, what the... Oh, you're... Hello, welcome. You're very green. No, I like it. I just wasn't expecting that. Am I still green? Oh, we match. We're from the same alien race that landed on this planet. Let's go with that. So obviously first order of business is going to be collecting resources in order to build a base. And from there we're going to start building our hover vessel. We might want to go somewhere that's not quite as waterlogged to start our base because we're going to want to have terrestrial access to all of our ore locations just because usually, oh, maybe if I actually did salvage. Because hover vessels on water tend to be iffy. If you hit it at the right angle, you kind of skip like a stone across it, which works really well, and you can kind of skip across without any interaction. 5 times out of 10, you end up burying the bow of your hover vessel in the water, and then you end up just having to spend 45 minutes trying to pull your vessel through the water halfway submerged in the giant. So, we're going to head south, I think. That's not the button I wanted. This is the button I wanted. Yeah, if we head south towards that other small wreckage and we can start building on that mainland. What do you say? He has thumbs up. He is busy. So I'm going to head that direction. Maybe not that way. That way. Small wreckage, 290 meters. Strangely enough... Oh, there is a cargo pod. Ooh, canned meat and some energy pills. Oh, just some steel plate. Awesome. So off we go. Put everything away. Literally into the wild blue yonder because I'm plunging into the ocean. It's interesting that once you go underwater, your temperature goes down. So that's another thing you can do a lot of different tweaking of your multiplayer world through the startup menu. You can turn off friendly fire. You can turn off environmental hazards like radiation and cold and heat, which is nice. But it does actually take away a little bit, I think, from the challenge of the game. And I really kind of want to just throw myself into this. Another thing is I want to get into the farming. I have a lot of starter material because you can actually make any of the seeds out. It's weird because you can make any seed out of your vegetable protein. You can make tomatoes, you can make pumpkins, you can make whatever vegetables you want. No matter if you got all your vegetable protein from a pumpkin plant, you can somehow miraculously crossbreed and genetically engineer a tomato plant. I don't get it, but hey, it's sci-fi, so I just let it slide because it's fun. So, it's my escapism. Let me go. So someday we'll get to this other wreckage. And then we'll harvest that, and I think now that we're on the mainland, next episode we're going to start looking for materials to build a base. We're going to have to build a survival constructor, which I'll go over in the next one. There's a lot of stuff about how you start the game initially that has changed in Alpha 8. I know this episode hasn't been absolutely riveting, but we got a little ways into getting to where we want to get started. My stamina's low. No, it's not. Oh, it's just the water was slowing me down. Looking for that other cargo container. So this is another one you want to start at the top and work your way down, because you're going to lose a lot of equipment and stuff if you start at the bottom, because once you take that bottom block out, it'll just destroy the whole thing. However, if you want to be quick about it... Oh, here we go. Ooh! Detox kit. Cool. So as I said, everything, there's kind of generic. So here's plant protein. You can use this in the kitchen thing, the food processor, to make a couple different plants. Even though I got it all from corn dog, I think you can make the eggplant and something else with it. Grain, you can make corn or wheat out of that. Herbal leaves, you can make aloe, and I believe there's another one you can make with it. Fire moss scrapings and confetti moss scrapings both go with something. Crushed stone, of course, we know. Good friend crushed stone, concrete making crushed stone. And copper ore I got out of a copper bearing rock with my drill. So for now, I think I'm going to go dark. Pun intended. Ooh, look at that moon. Let's see, there is a moon around this planet, right? Of course. Gisperay's moon. So let's see what resources we have available here. We have iron, copper, silicon, and promethium here. They will all restore with meteorites if we need to. The moon has iron, silicon, cobalt, magnesium, promethium, and pentaxide. Always important. And then they'll restore with meteorites as we mine them. The meteorites, I think, are going to be interesting to go over with the hovercraft, so that'll be fun. So going on, this is a very temperate planet. We should be comfortable for the most part, nothing extreme. Oh, there you are. I hear a heartbeat. I don't know why I hear a heartbeat. Like, I'm not injured, I'm not bleeding. I don't know why I suddenly hear a heartbeat outside of you showed up. More confetti moss scrapings. Well, let's get some wood, because we can make our, initial base with wood, please. So, I think we're going to spend a little bit of time doing some resource gathering off camera, just because that's not the most exciting part of this game. Honestly, once we build the exciting part, I might get the base started, get the foundation down, and go into building as we get to that point. So I don't think I want to be on this island necessarily to start. I want to go a little bit further inland. There's this nice big patch of ground here that looks fairly flat. Put a waypoint there, though it's to the south. So next episode we will head out to what hopefully will be our new base. Jeez Louise! How are you going that fast? Psychopath! And off he goes. See, there's a little dot. There he goes. There he goes. So that's Empyrion 8 so far. We'll delve into some of the new equipment. I might just do a creative video to show some of the major differences, just to show the differences in the plant growing and some of the crafting components needed for that have changed. So it's kind of different. They have done what I think they've done is, I don't know if it's better for immersion, but it's definitely better for resource management and building and competition and player versus player. I can see where they're definitely gearing towards making it a more balanced and less grindy kind of gameplay before you can actually get to just fighting each other. So this is hopefully the start of a little bit of a series we're going to have going on here. So until next time, let's watch the lightning bugs. Oh, they're so magical. Ah.